All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another one of my interviews here on Drip Talk with Blake DeSnake Roberts. Today, I have a very special guest, also a really rare guest. He is a current pro wrestler and trainer. He is a former WWE wrestler from 2015 to 2021. He has a training school down in India where he currently lives. He is no other than Jeet Rama, so we will get him on in here and we will start on with the interview. Hello.
Hello, brother. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. How are you doing?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking your time out to do this interview.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. So, the first question I'll ask you is when did you start wrestling and what made you want to do wrestling?
Uh, you're asking about pro wrestling or amateur wrestling? So, I used to do amateur wrestling in India. So, I started pro wrestling in 2015 when I selected with WWE.
Nice.
Yeah.
Growing up in India, did you have a lot of access to any type of wrestling to watch it?
Yeah. I didn't watch, but yeah, we have access to watch because we have a TV, Sony TV, so we can watch WWE.
Yeah,
But I was not interested in professional wrestling that time.
right. How did the WWE find you, and when did they sign you?
So WWE after the Great Khali, so they wanted an another Indian wrestler for WWE. So they came to Chandigarh, I think, in 2014. So one of my friend told me that WWE want a Indian wrestler for WWE. So with my friend, I went to the WWE team, Mr. William Regal and Kenyan Seaman. They came to India that time, and we have met in Chandigarh. And they asked me, "We are looking for another wrestler for WWE. So are you interested?" So I said, "Yes." Then they sent me after I think 4 5 months. They contacted me again and they invited me for a tryout in Dubai. So I went to tryout and then I got selected for WWE.
Nice. What was your reaction to them picking you? Did you know that you were going to get picked? Did you think?
No, I didn't think because I think at that time many wrestlers, many people wanted to join WWE, and they all were like bigger than me. If you say like a body size, and they were interested in wrestling since their childhood. I was not interested. I didn't know what is WWE and how to do it, so I didn't know that I was selected. But yeah.
Yeah. What was wrestling like in India since it was different from at least America and India? What was the differences between the two?
So I saw one difference. I saw clearly that Indian connected with WWE like from here. They invested emotionally connect with wrestling, not only wrestling. for all sports. So if they make you star, they cry with you, they love you. When you are happy, they are happy. When you are sad, they are sad. So that one difference I saw clearly with all sports in India, the difference from the world. So they are connected with their superstars. If they make you superstar, they wanted to know everything about you, and they are emotionally connect with you when you are happy. As I said, when you are happy, they are happy. When you are sad, they are sad. And yeah, that I think that's the difference.
Right. Yeah. Who are some Indian wrestlers that you looked up to or that helped you along the way, if there were any?
What was your questions? Ask again.
Any Indian wrestlers that inspired you?
So as I said, I was not interested in professional wrestling, so I didn't think about it. I never think about it. So I don't know. It happened. I don't know. It happened. How I said I don't know, but I was not interested in WWE. I was not. I never think in my life like I have to be a professional wrestler and he is my role model, and I never think about that.
Right. Do you still watch the business today? If so, do you have any favorites?
Yeah, right now my favorite, so many. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, they all are my favorite.
Right. The good ones.
Yeah, I met them personally and they are very nice. And so, yeah, they all are my favorite.
Nice. So I know you mentioned the WWE Performance Center. Was that the only training that you got from them?
Yeah, that's only training in Performance Center. Before that, I never trained for professional wrestling.
Right. Who would you say has been the stiffest, like the most hard working in the ring?
In Performance Center,
In NXT in general.
most hardworking. I think they all are most hardworking in the NXT because they want to move, they want to go to the Raw, they want to go to the SmackDown, so they work hard. They all are working hard, and I think all the team of coaches, staff, like all are great team. I think it's the best place in the world. Like Performance Center is the best place for professional wrestlers. Yeah, all are very hardworking, all wrestlers, all coaches, that all are good. Because, as I said, like they want to go up. If you are in Raw, if you are in SmackDown, you have no target to go somewhere else. But if you are NXT, you want to go. So they all are very hardworking.
Yeah. Who would you say was like the hardest to work with in the ring?
Uh, I don't know. I cannot pick anyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you ever in any type of school wrestling as a kid?
No.
What do you consider to be a weakness and a strength of yours in wrestling?
Hmm. Strength. My strength is. I used to do amateur wrestling since I was a kid. So I think I tried to do my own my that wrestling stuff in professional wrestling, and that I think made me a little different from the others. So that that I think that was my strength, and my weakness is I think acting, because I never grown up like as a professional wrestler. That was not my dream. So my weakness is I cannot express my feeling, because in amateur wrestling or any other sports, you don't need to express your feeling from your face. So
Right.
yeah, that's my weakness.
Yeah. Was it hard traveling from show to show each week
Yeah,
for you?
yeah, that was hard. I think that is the hardest part if you are with
Right.
WWE. Yeah,
Yeah. Because you're away from your family, I'm guessing.
yeah, away from my family, and yeah, that is the I think hardest part to go places.
Yeah. How long were you in America for wrestling?
I think more than 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was your first opponent in front of a crowd, and how did you feel going into that match?
So my first opponent, uh, I forgot his name. Right now, they changed his name. Do you know the Gable? Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Gable, right? Yeah, he was my first opponent, and that was in India. That the big event in India. That was my debut match. So yeah, Chad Gable was my first opponent, and yeah, I felt great. He's a great wrestler. He's very nice, and he made me very comfortable in the ring, in front of the crowd. Like the more than work with the front of like 20,000 people. So that was my debut match and my first match. So that was my great experience with.
Right. Were you nervous at all for like your first match?
Yeah, very nervous, because
Right.
that was my first match, and other thing is that was in my front of my people. So I was little nervous. I can say like very nervous. I was very nervous, excited plus nervous, both mixed thing. I have mixed feelings when I saw like 20,000 people cheering my name, and that excited also, but nervous also. I can perform well or not, because that was my first match. So yeah, but it went well.
Yeah. If you could go back in time and wrestle anyone that has passed away, who would that be?
What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
Who would you wrestle that died,
Okay.
like way back?
Uh, I always wanted to wrestle with Brock Lesnar. So that that was my favorite opponent. I wanted to work with Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar. Uh,
that
and
would
I
have been
wanted
great.
to, yeah, I wanted to a match with him in India in front of my people.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would just, it would be amazing you giving suplex to him.
Jeet Black, Jeet Black City and Suplex City.
Right. The crowd would go wild.
Yes, yes.
Three favorite opponents in your wrestling career.
One I said Brock Lesnar, and second one is I have match with AJ Styles
Hmm.
is my favorite. The third one is Oni. Local is my favorite. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Good one. If you could make a match with four other wrestlers, who would you choose as your partners?
My partners,
Yeah, four.
hmm, I don't know. That's all. I don't know. I never think about it.
Yeah.
They all are good.
Right. Yep. Have you ever had any like merch ever in your wrestling career, like shirts, photos, or anything?
Yeah, I have one shirt, but I think it never came out for people. But yeah, they made a shirt for me, Jeet Rama, and it was very good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Were you excited when you finally seen that they actually released a shirt for you?
Yeah, I was very excited because people wanted to wear my shirt when used to go to live events, and people wear only Jeet shirt. They printed my name in the t-shirt Jeet, and they wanted. So yeah, I was very excited when I see it. And,
Yeah. Do you still have your original clothes from WWE, like ring worn?
with the so, if I understand your question, do you asking about wrestlers or like who? What is your question about?
Do you still have your wrestling outfits?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, from the WWE.
Yeah. I do. I do.
Yeah. Do you still wrestle often here and there for pro
After
wrestling?
the movie, I never had a match. I never wrestled.
Yeah.
I
Would
will.
you like
Wrestling. Yeah.
Would you like to go back if somebody asked you?
So, yeah, many promotion company asked me for that, but I want to go, but I'm waiting for a moment. Yeah, I will go. Definitely, I will go.
Right, big moment.
Yeah, surprise for everyone.
Yeah. Anytime like a fan seen you out in public and got like super surprised or excited.
Yeah, only with my first match. So yeah, they all are very excited. As I said before, Indian crowd is different than the world. So yeah, with after my first match, they were all excited. So I wanted to go home, and but people they want a picture with me. They want my autograph. They like to come with me selfie. They wanted to take selfie. They were very excited. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. First time on TV, so they're all woo and stuff.
Yes, yes.
if if a movie was made about your wrestling career, what actor would want would you want to play you, be you?
Oh, what actor? So I think if I choose Akshay Kumar. Akshay Kumar is a famous Bollywood actor. So yeah, I think he will do it perfect. I choose Akshay Kumar.
Yeah. If you got to choose the rules for your match, what rule would you put in your match? Like a chairs match, a ladders?
Uh, so yeah, I love ladder match. Ladder match, yeah. I wanted to do
Yeah,
that. I never tried to. I never had have experience, but yes, I wanted. I always wanted to do that. And maybe if I get chance, I will do it in future.
right. I would have liked to see you in WWE Money in the Bank, like grab
Mhm.
the briefcase ladder. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What has been the funniest thing a fan has said to you before?
Funniest thing. Hmm. I don't remember. I think I don't have the experience kind of that. Funniest
All
thing.
right, yeah.
Uh,
What about like a best fan compliment, like advice someone has gave you as a fan?
yeah, that they always wanted to see me big stage, big ring, like with big stars, and they say me like that is they gave me the name Jeet City, so that was like that made me like I wanted to have match with Brock Lesnar, the Suplex City, Jeet City. So I think yeah, that is they wanted to see me. They said me like you are the best when I have. If you see my match with against AJ Styles, so if you see the comments and many people said like that match was the best match and the most of many compliments in that comments and yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Was your match with AJ like the biggest match of your career?
Yeah, yeah, I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it feel for you getting told that you were going to be wrestling AJ?
Yeah, when Matt Bloom told me you have matched with AJ Styles, and yeah, I was very excited because we all know he's a very nice person. He's a great wrestler. Uh, so before the match, I was nervous because I don't know how did it feel. I was in NXT. He's a big star, and but yeah, he's very nice and he made me very comfortable, and that's why we have done a good match in the ring. So yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Right. And then after the match, he gave you some good advice during
Yeah.
your guys' interview with Kayla.
Oh yeah, he gave me advice and he praised me. He said like you are a very good wrestler and you have done very nice. And not only AJ Styles, many coaches like they said like you are the future of WWE, and that was like that. Yeah, that made my day, and I was very happy. Like I have done good job.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they definitely messed up on releasing you because
yeah,
you definitely had potential. Your suplex was like one of the best.
yeah. That's why I said like I wanted to do my own stuff, like I had learned from amateur wrestling. So I wanted to use that, but it's okay. That is life.
What was your reaction to getting the call saying you were getting released?
Uh, I don't know. It's I didn't think like it something bad, and it was. I think for me, I was prepared because I wanted to do something different, and they wanted me to do like the other totally different, like be this thing, and so yeah, I was prepared for that because uh, before WWE, I was established star in India with my for wrestling. I I couldn't do like the things that made me down. So, so I was prepared for that. That was not surprise for me.
Yeah. Do you like being a heel or babyface more in wrestling? A good guy or bad guy?
Good guy, yeah. That was all time. I wanted to be a good guy, and because I have a reason, I always, if people wanted me to be a bad guy, so I always ask like why I should be a bad guy. If people like me as a good guy, as a baby face, if like me, then what's the reason behind that? They cheer for me everywhere. They cheer for me. I am most of the places I was a most fan following wrestler, so they love me. So I think, and if you have to be a like heel or bad guy, you always don't need to be a cheaper things and like I think that's a, so I always wanted to be a good guy.
Yeah. Anytime you got like attacked in the ring or
No.
yeah, because there's like sometimes people like fans come out of the crowd and attack wrestlers. Yeah,
Yeah, but I have no experience. I have no experience like that.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I have seen one time in my life. I don't know who was wrestling, but yeah, I have seen. I was in the NXT live event, and it happened one time, but not with me.
If you could wrestle for any company right now, what company would that be?
Mm, I cannot say that right now. I can't say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Would you rather join DX, which is Shawn Michaels and Triple H, NWO, APA, or BWO?
No.
Do you know who the DX are from WWE?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it was a team of Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, way back in the day with like multiple other members. It was like a big stable of people.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you could have any singer or musical person perform your theme song, who would you want that to be?
Hmm. I prefer the Bollywood singer Daljit Dosanjh. Yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah. How did you come up with your theme song and how did that all come about?
Uh, they gave me this is the theme song, and that was related to India. So WWE gave me that theme song, and then said like, if you are okay with this, and this is your theme song, you made it. So yeah, I like that, and people love that. So that's how I came with my theme song.
Yeah, I think it sounded great. It was awesome.
Yeah,
It fit well for you.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like there was Jinder Mahal who had a perfect theme, Great
yeah,
Khali. So like they made sure their themes could fit him really good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is one of the worst wrestling moves to have happened to you?
Hmm. No, I think I don't have any kind of experience in my life. I don't have any.
Yeah. Was there any time you have tried like a really hard move on somebody that you couldn't do?
So I never tried. I always tried to do my own moves. It came from my amateur wrestling. Yeah, I think I never tried other professional wrestling moves that I couldn't do. So I always try to do my things, and yeah, I think all good.
Yeah.
My English is good. You understand my English?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So yeah,
I'm trying my best.
you're doing perfect. No worries. So I can understand you really well.
Okay, good.
What is your favorite thing to do after all your matches?
After my matches, so my favorite thing is go to my opponent and hug them and say thank you. That was my favorite thing, and talk with, ask him if you are okay. Um, how did you feel about match? I always wanted to take advice from them. That I always used to do after my matches.
Yeah. What usually got you excited for a match that you were going to be in?
So you asking about every match before every match, or like
Yeah.
okay, excited. So I always wanted to move ahead. So before all my matches, I wanted to, if I do this match, I can go move forward. I can move because I wanted to. People, my country, they want me to. They wanted to see me in the Raw, SmackDown, WrestleMania, everywhere. So always, I before my matches, I think after this match, maybe I can go more forward and I learn more things. So yeah, that was that was my excitement, and before my matches, that was my in my thought.
Definitely, yeah. Has there been any time you have broken out of your wrestling self? Like, as yourself, you broke out of yourself in the ring?
Physically or mentally, what are you asking?
Like, mentally, like, did you ever break out of your character?
No.
Yeah. What has been the most dangerous incident in your wrestling career?
Most dangerous, I don't have any experience. I
Yeah.
don't have any dangerous thing. Yeah.
Have you ever got any injuries? If so, any bad ones?
Uh, no, in professional wrestling, I have had injuries, but not bad one. Before WWE, I have like many surgeries with my amateur wrestling, but with professional wrestling, I don't have any bad injuries. Small injuries I had happen.
Yeah. So, what is like the whole concept of amateur wrestling in India?
So amateur wrestling is the same like everywhere in the world. So if you see the Olympic style wrestling, so that's the same thing happened in India, but it's a little different. When we go to front of the crowd, they used to do that wrestling in the mud. So people around are like more 10,000, 15,000 people. They came for watching that wrestling, and that happened in the mud. You can find like Indian mud wrestling in YouTube channel, and you will see that. So they enjoy, and that is the main. I think the wrestlers make money from that wrestling. So that is different from the world in amateur wrestling.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Wrestling in the mud.
Yeah, in the mud. Sometime in the
Yeah.
rain, and then we are doing wrestling in the
Um,
rain, yeah, in the water. Yeah.
have you ever won any like awards or championships for amateur wrestling?
Yeah, many. I have won many. So that is the biggest title of wrestling in India. It's called Hind Kesari. So yeah, I won that title many times, and I I am a national champion more than, I think, more than 12 time I was a national champion. So yeah, I have won in amateur wrestling. I won many titles.
Nice.
All the biggest title of in India.
Yeah. Do you feel like you are good enough to be part of a wrestling hall of fame in like India?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe yeah.
All right, yeah. What are four words you would describe your wrestling self?
Hmm. Four words describe my wrestling. So one is dedication. Hard work, dedication, and I don't know. I cannot find in English. How can I say? Strength, dedication, hard work, passion. Yeah, that's it.
All right, yeah. What are three things that get on your nerves about wrestling that you just don't really like about wrestling much?
Uh, the one thing I don't like if we talk about like big wrestling companies, big promotional company, so all people work hard, But and they said like if you're working hard, you go ahead. But so if I compare with my amateur wrestling, if I want to achieve a title, the biggest title, and if want to go to Olympic or everywhere, I know if I work hard, then I can achieve everything. With the professional wrestling, that doesn't matter you work hard or not. If they want to make you big, you will big. If they don't want, that doesn't matter if you're working hard, if you work hard every day. So that I don't like. That is the only part I don't like with professional wrestling. So they have to like if I start a wrestling company and the many wrestlers they're working hard every day. So I need to choose like who is deserving. I don't want to choose like who I want.
Yeah.
So I want to choose who is deserving. I have to see. I need to see who is deserving for that. That's so that is the I think only part I don't like in professional wrestling.
Right. Yeah. I can agree with that. So
Because sometimes I have, and we all seen like many wrestlers they're working hard every day and they they always struggle in mid card or maybe less than that and some people don't work hard and they are always on top, so that's the thing I don't like.
yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned about your wrestling school. What made you decide to start a wrestling training school, and how is that going?
So yeah, when I was with WWE, so before that I didn't know like professional wrestling is that big in India. As I said, I never seen any matches. I was not interested in professional wrestling. But after that, I know like when I have had my first match, my debut match in India, and I saw the crowd like more than 20,000 people were there, and so when I connected with professional wrestling, I know I got to know like. Not only fans, we have so many talented youngsters. They wanted to be a professional wrestler, but they don't have any platform. They don't have any opportunity. They don't know how to learn professional wrestling. So that made me to open a wrestling school, and yeah, it's going well, and we have like many talented and hardworking wrestlers, and maybe very soon onward see them to wrestle for the fans.
Nice. Yeah.
Trying to do best things for professional wrestling in India.
Right. Have you ever been around the Great Khali's wrestling school?
Uh, no.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he has a wrestling school in India, Great Khali.
Yeah, he has a wrestling school in India,
Yeah.
in Punjab. Yeah.
If you are upset, angry, or nervous during or before a match, what do you do to help yourself to like calm down?
Yeah, it happened many times, and so I don't know. It's called Hanuman Chalisa. Hanuman Chalisa. It's a religious thing, and I always listen Hanuman Chalisa when I feel like nervous and angry. I uh, always listen Hanuman Chalisa. and my headphone and play Hanuman Chalisa, and that made me calm down.
Yeah. If you could wrestle anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Anywhere in the world. So yeah, in Canada, I want to, because
You,
my daughter, my family is in Canada, so I want to do wrestling in front of her. She will see me wrestling.
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Did she never see you before wrestle on WWE?
No, she's so right now she is 7 years old. So yeah, she never
Mm.
seen.
All right. Yeah.
But when she is here, she was here. I think last year she was here in India, and yes, he saw like I teach wrestling in my wrestling school, and so she was very excited. She was very happy. She said, "Papa, you are the best. You are the best." So yeah, that I want in front of her and see me wrestling in Canada, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool. There's a lot of good big names down in Canada, so
Yeah.
what has been like the best art art that you've received from a fan?
What can you explain little bit what you?
Like, have you ever received something from like a fan, like a letter or something made?
Uh, no.
Yeah. Okay. What wrestler has the best wrestling outfit, gear, clothes?
Uh, I can't choose one, but if I don't know, I cannot choose one.
Right, yeah. There's a lot, so
Yeah, a lot.
what did your okay, you cut out for a second.
Yeah, I don't know,
All right.
maybe network problem or something.
No worries, yeah. What did your meal prep, like food, look like on a day of a wrestling show?
So I always prepared my food for me because I am a pure vegetarian. I never ate like egg or meat, or I never ate in my life. So I used to eat like same meal for every day, the wrestling match, or I cook for myself. So I'm in India. I have so many options, but when I was in the United States or somewhere else, I have to I have to cook for myself. I need to prepare the food for me. So so yeah, that every day same meal.
Right, yeah. What about like what was like a go-to drink that helped you get like energized for like a wrestling event that you were going to be?
Drink. Yeah,
Yeah.
I make almond drink. I make by myself. So I think that is the my most favorite drink. So Yeah, that I love.
Yeah,
Almond drink. And we can say almond milk.
right. If you could and go back to any year of your wrestling career, what year would that be?
Mm, I think 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably that was. I think that was the best for me. And yeah, if I have choice, I wanted to go 2020.
yeah. What was it like wrestling during the COVID sick era in America?
I don't know. That was the like people never seen like I have seen so WrestleMania. I don't know what year was that. The first WrestleMania in COVID, and I was there, and I never think about like we have seen WrestleMania like this with no crowd, no fans, nothing. WrestleMania matches happen, and yeah, but WWE did great at that time. They never stopped, and they kept going. Yeah, but in COVID that was strange. So we always
Yeah,
when we talk about WrestleMania, in our mind, like we have think the big event, big arena, 1 lakh, 100K people watching, and yeah, but I couldn't imagine I can see WrestleMania like this with zero crowd.
yeah, right. Was it the one with John Cena and Bray Wyatt?
Uh, I don't remember. I remember one match with the Brock Lesnar with the Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that one.
Okay. Yep, yep. That was the one I was talking about. Yep. Yeah. So were you like in the crowd as like a fill-in, like the NXT fill-ins, or
Yeah,
yeah, yeah? Because I remember when WWE had the NXT wrestlers go out in the
yeah,
crowd for
yes,
performance.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you could go back in time and tell your young self something motivational uh, towards being a wrestler, what would that be?
Hmm. I I don't know. I can describe in English. I don't. I have no words. I don't know how to describe.
All right, yeah. Was there any reason or background off of having a tiger on your singlets and everything during wrestling?
Yeah. So I think everyone have like favorite animal. Maybe you have dog or cat or so tiger. When I see myself, because I used to do amateur wrestling, when I see myself, when I imagine myself, and the tiger, lion always came in my mind. So right now also, when I see myself in the ring, when I see myself in front of the crowd in amateur wrestling and everywhere, so that tiger came to mind, and people used to call me Tiger when I was in India before professional wrestling. They used to call me Tiger, so that's the reason of that. That was my favorite. That is my favorite.
Interesting. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm.
If you came with like a warning label, like something like to scare somebody, what would that be?
Scare somebody. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to scare people.
Like your opponents?
uh, with tiger, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some things you would like to still achieve in wrestling that you have not?
So in wrestling, wrestling, I didn't achieve anything. Ah, I want to achieve everything.
Right. Yeah. Who wouldn't? If you could go down the entrance ramp of WWE with any animal, what animal would that be?
Tiger. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is the first thing you think about doing to your opponent as the match starts?
First thing, in the wrestling match,
Yeah.
mm, I don't know, just wrestling.
Yeah. Did you like locking up with like wrestlers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite wrestling saying like that's like one wrestler said?
Uh, I like. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Sorry, that the yes thing.
Oh, Daniel
Daniel
Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I like that thing.
Yeah, and it still goes on today. So,
So yes, yes,
yeah.
I like that.
Do you have your own saying that you ever came up with?
Yeah, be like Jeet. That's it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
If you could be a manager, like a person on the side of another wrestler, would you and who would you like to manage?
Uh, I don't know. I never think about that. I don't want to be a manager.
Yeah.
Maybe in
Would you
future,
like Yeah, possibly, yeah. Would you want anybody to manage you?
Paul Heyman. He's the best. Yeah.
Without a doubt, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how did you come up with your wrestling name, Jeet Rama? How did that come about?
The WWE gave me this, and they gave me, I don't remember right now, but they gave me five choices. So, Jeet Rama, I like Jeet Rama because the meaning of Jeet in India, it's a victory. and Rama is related to our god. We call Ram, so that's why I like this name Jeet Rama.
Nice. Yeah. Is there anything you would have changed about your wrestling style?
Mm, no, I didn't say that.
Yeah. If you went for your finisher or signature move to finish off like a wrestler and it didn't work, do you have uh, a second choice to do it again right away?
Yeah, I have so many like I call uh, putti. That is my I call that move putti. That called putti. But yeah, I have two, three. So always I know I can do it if one didn't work.
Yeah. If you could pour like any food and drink on your opponent, what food and drink would you want to dump on your opponent?
Drink. I like to drink beer. Uh, yeah, and fruit, watermelon.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, crushed watermelon.
What has been the worst weapon, like worst, like a chair, worst like object that you've got beat slash hit with in a match?
Uh, I have zero experience of that. I didn't have that. Maths, no chair, no that. Yeah.
Yeah. What are your hobbies or what do you like doing other than wrestling?
Volleyball. I love to play volleyball. Other than wrestling, I love to play volleyball. I when I was in America also, every Saturday I used to play volleyball. Right now I'm in India. If I get chance, I can play volleyball every day. That
Right.
that that is
Yeah.
yeah. Running and volleyball. That are my favorite.
Yeah. Do you know what the Mount Rushmore is?
No.
Okay. Well, it's just like a rock statue in here in
Okay.
America of the four presidents of four presidents, and usually I would ask who are like four wrestlers you would put onto the Mount Rushmore. But
Okay.
yeah,
I got it. Yeah. Uh, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, The Rock, uh, Undertaker.
good list. Yeah,
Uh,
they definitely deserve it. So,
yeah, that is.
who would you consider as a brother and sister in wrestling?
Mm, there is a lot. Not one. Like they all are still. They are connected with me, and yeah, I have big wrestling family.
Yeah. If you had one last match, retirement match, who would you want it to be against?
As I said, like I wanted to be a Brock Lesnar. I always wanted to have match with against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Did you ever get to talk to him backstage or interact with him at all?
Not much. just jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could wrestle or have like a microphone segment promo with any actor, who would that be?
Hmm. Ranbir Kapoor is a Bollywood actor. Ranbir Kapoor, yeah.
Yeah. If you could guest star, if you could be someone in a TV show and or a movie, what what movie or TV show would you like to be in?
I like to be in the famous comedian show in India. It's the Kapil Sharma show. So Kapil Sharma is the best comedian, I think. Yes, I want to be in that show, the Kapil Sharma show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a good comedian? Do you do comedy?
Yeah, with friends, yeah, I was. So maybe I'm good. I
Nice.
think
Yeah.
with friends, everyone is a good comedian.
Right. In their own way.
Yes, yeah.
Would you ever try out like MMA, UFC, like any type of boxing, real fighting, like in the cage?
I never tried,
Yeah.
but yeah, if I get chance, I will try MMA. I love MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, were you more shy or like outgoing, like happy kid growing up?
Uh, Both. I was happy and I'm still shy. I was very shy person. Yeah, but when I was growing up, I was very shy. I think I'm still very shy person.
Right. Is there any reason behind WWE didn't give you any time on the mic, like promos or anything?
Second, any reason?
Any reason WWE did not put you in promos, like on the microphone, talking?
I think, yeah, I think I'm not good in promo. Yeah, I'm not good in promo. Maybe because of my English, and because when I went to United States, my English was zero. Now I can communicate people. I can understand. I try to explain my things, but that time my English was zero.
All right.
Yeah. So if you learn new language, new things, it take time.
How long do you think it took for you to learn English?
I'm still learning, but yeah, 2 3 years. I think after 2 years, maybe uh, I was comfortable. Yeah, but yeah, it took time.
Yeah. Out of both of the names you have wrestled for or under, what name was your favorite? Jeet Rama or Satinder Ved Paul, if I'm saying that right?
Jeet Rama.
Yeah.
Jeet Rama.
Who was one of the people that you never got to wrestle that you wished you could have other than Brock Lesnar? Was there anybody else during your time in NXT?
John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is one wrestler that you were really close with during your time there? You could hang around, talk to all the time with.
Hmm. One. So he is in the tag team in Authors of Pain, the member of Authors of Pain, Akam, and the both were my friends. Yeah, Akam and
Nice. Yeah.
Akam. Yeah,
Yeah. And now they're in the WWE now on main roster.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Happy for them.
Yeah. Was there any time you there that you got told that you might have been going to main roster or anything?
Uh, no, I think they never talk about it. They just tell you in the moment. That's it.
Yeah. Who were your travel buddies? Like, who did you travel with for
Uh,
like the rest of the shows?
Wrestling shows like Cesar Banoni,
Yeah.
and one is from China, Boa. So I traveled with,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I traveled with them.
Nice.
Uh,
Were there any struggles for you in the WWE, just in general, as in style, performance, or anything else?
yeah, performance. If I can say, like I used to do amateur wrestling, and that is I before I joined WWE, I thought like it's same thing, but yeah, it's different. And when I it's that transaction from amateur wrestling to WWE was hard for me. And other than wrestling, like my language, that different culture, yeah, in the beginning, everything was hard for me.
Yeah. What are the fans like in India other than America? What is the difference between the fans for wrestling?
So as I said, like in America, they they enjoy wrestling. They understand wrestling. But in India, as I said before, like they I don't know how if I describe right way. Like they connect emotionally with their superstars. So if they if suppose I am their favorite superstar, if I lose, they will cry. They don't want to. They didn't want to see me lose matches. If someone like if I have when I had match with the AJ Styles, so
Hmm.
in my hometown, people watching that match on TV, and so one moment, so people were crying. It was like we were in matches and doing things, and they were crying like why it happened because they emotionally connect with me. So if I'm their superstar and someone doing bad things with me, to harm that or something like any loss. Uh, so yeah, that's the difference from India and the world. The fans they emotionally investing with you, they connect emotionally with you. So if you lose, if you win, you're happy. They are happy. If you lose, they cry. They maybe they don't eat food after that. Maybe. They didn't. Yeah. So that's the difference.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. What? How do you feel knowing that WWE had a show specifically for Indian wrestlers, Superstar Spectacle? How does that feel?
Yeah, I think that was great, and people love that show because that was uh, only for India, and yeah, but other than India or everywhere I saw people love that show, and for India I love that because yeah, if India is your big market and you need to do something for them. You have biggest fan market in India, so you need to that kind of show. I love the need to do more again.
Yeah. So during your match with AJ Styles, Omos was a side of him by him. I'm guessing you knew him from NXT way
Yeah,
back then. What was it like getting to see him again?
yeah, I knew him from NXT, and I don't know how to say that. But yeah,
Right. Yeah.
that was cool, and yeah.
Yeah. Who was one wrestler that you got into the ring with in the WWE that you could say improved your wrestling skills to a next level?
Uh, Oni Lorcan, Wesley Blake.
Yeah. Was there any American food that you enjoyed that you could eat in America?
Uh, I don't know. It's American or I think it's Chipotle. It's I think it's Mexican food. Huh? Yeah, I
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like Chipotle. I like Subway. So yeah,
Yeah, the good food. Yeah.
that's the only option for me for like vegetarian. I think.
Right. Yeah. What made you decide to move back to India after moving or staying in America, Florida to be specific, for WWE?
So yeah, as I said, like I wanted to do something for my country, and I have like we have so many youngsters they want to do professional wrestling, but they don't have a platform. They don't know where to start, where to go, how to do it. That's the only thing made me to come and start wrestling here for them. That's the only thing. I want to do something. If I can do, I have to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Do something for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. How often do you run your training school?
Every day.
Hmm,
Yeah. Every day.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you think WWE could have done more with you, as in kept you longer and did more with you, or do you think what you did for them was good enough?
Yeah, I don't know, but yes, if they use correctly in the right way, they do things. Yes, they can do more with me if they think about Indian fans. So they could do more with me. What
Right,
about?
yeah. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I want to say that they need to do correct way. They need to do about if someone came from different countries, different culture. They need to think about their countries people also. That's I wanted to say. Yeah.
Right, yeah. How was it and what was it like getting to be in the ring with so many wrestlers for your WWE NXT TV debut in a battle royale?
How? Ask again, please.
What was it like for you in your WWE debut in a battle royale for the championship?
Uh, so I think I don't understand your question and I don't know how to answer that. Sorry about that. My English
No
is,
worries.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So it was like you had for your first match in WWE, you had a group of many wrestlers in the ring, and you had to
yeah,
try to get over the top rope,
yeah,
eliminate them,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
for the gold for the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like for you in that match for a title shot? You had many of those.
Yeah, I heard many of those. I like that match. So in wrestling, I like that's the I think beauty of professional wrestling. We have so many type of matches. Like in amateur wrestling, I have only one match, one type of matches. So in professional wrestling, yeah, different type of matches, battle royal you said, and so different type of budget, different experience, different excitement, and yeah, I think that that's the cool thing, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something I think about WWE is that they definitely didn't use the Indian wrestlers to their full potential because it seemed to me like they always were like releasing the Indian talent here and there, which I definitely think most of the Indian wrestlers that WWE had could have had like really good potential, like really good to do really good in the ring if WWE used them right. What do you think about WWE having Indian talent and
So yeah, as I said, if they hired you, so they need to. They never think about your country, your people, your fans, and they need to think about that. And that's like WWE is. I think it's probably it's the biggest wrestling company in the world, and so yeah, they can use correct in the correct way. everyone they think like they provided us superstar spectacle. So that was superstar spectacles for India. So they can do more things for all countries, not only for India. Yeah, internationally wrestlers. So they need to think about what their people, what this country fans need to see. So I think that's that I want if they should do because uh, Indian wrestlers, yeah, they just we all think like they could just use and throw. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, because I think they released too many of the good Indian talent that could have, like for example, they released you, the Singh brothers, Sunil and Samir, Giant
Yeah,
Zanjeer, Jinder Mahal,
yeah,
Kavita,
yeah.
Saurav, and much, much
Rinku,
more.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Guru Raj, and you know,
yeah,
it's crazy. They kept releasing them after release, and it was like they could have had potential if they really used them, but
yeah.
like that, like definitely Shanky and Giant Zanjeer because they were tall. So
Yeah. Giant
yeah,
Zanjeer is like same like the Great Khali. I think.
right, yeah. And Saurabh and Veer Mahan were getting on a trail, on a path, on main roster, and then
Yeah.
one day they just released them, so
Understood.
it was kind of
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the bad part.
Right, yeah. What was it like to share the ring with Solo Sikoa?
Oh, Solo Sikoa is like that time he's just I think that was his debut match with me. If I'm not wrong, I don't know. Yeah, he is good. He is very nice, and I like him. Personally, he was in the NXT that time, and yeah, I like him.
Yeah, because now he's on main roster taking over Roman Reigns' spot,
Yeah,
doing all
yeah,
of that.
yeah,
Yeah. So I think I would say AJ and Solo are two of your biggest matches, probably.
yeah.
What was it like getting to share the ring with Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin. I don't remember. I have had match with him. Or no, I don't remember.
Yeah, you had like over the rope eliminate match a couple
Oh,
times, I
okay,
think.
okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like as I said, my experience with all the wrestlers is good, and like they all are like my family. But, personally, for me, they all are like my family. All the coaches, very nice, and the experience with the different wrestlers, different experience I have, but I never have had a bad experience with anyone. With all, I have a good experience. All teach me different things during the matches, during the practice.
Yeah. What was it like getting to work and team with Kavita Devi in tag team matches here and there?
Yeah, that is also like a different experience, and yeah, Kavita is She is also from India, and she is also a good wrestler. And yeah, I like that. That's the different experience for me. And I have had, like, I think we have done three or four, 3 4 matches with the tag team, and yeah, that was a good experience for me and different experience for me, and I like that.
Yeah, I would like to see if they bring WWE Superstar Spectacle back. I would like to see WWE bring you and Kavita back and see if they
Yeah,
would do a tag team match with you two again.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah.
I mean, if they do the show again, I wouldn't doubt if they. I could see them bringing you two back. So, what is one thing you would tell your wrestling fans?
One thing I tell my wrestling fans, uh, that's only one thing I can tell them. I will be back. That's I will. Yeah, I will be back.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
we heard it here first.
yeah.
So, for my last question for you,
hmm
um, do you have any advice for me to become a pro wrestler?
Any advice for you to become a pro wrestler? First thing, if you want to be a pro wrestler, you need to be like you have to have a passion for wrestling, and then I don't know how I say, like you don't, like, it's I think professional wrestling, it's a marathon. It's not sprint. So
Yeah.
you need to do training every day and wait for your opportunity when it comes, and you need to just keep doing every day.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. And I thank you for taking the time out to do this interview. It was a big pleasure to have you on here.
Thank you so much. I know that my English is not so good, but yeah, thank you. Understand this thing.
Yeah, I hope you could understand me
Yeah,
good enough.
I, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you want to tell the fans where they can find you on like socials? Like,
Yeah, I have social media. I mean, social media. Like, I have my page in Instagram, uh, Jeet Rama WWE, and Facebook. I have my Facebook page, Satyendra Dagar, and yeah, they can find me in social media with my name.
right. Yeah. All right. Well, I thank you again for taking the time out.
Okay, brother.
And
Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you. You too. You are doing well and keep doing that for wrestling. For wrestling.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.